Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
Me? Only
Uh-huh.
What? You... No, not to mention, they tried to sneak. I planted a left. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade. I'm not saying I came out
Uh-huh. But for us, if... Alright.
I'll see you in the arena.
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found my...
So you're all...
You better believe it. For me? Obtaining a vision... No. I know how that... I've passed it. In most people, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought... Of course. I also put in a... Ha! You don't... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now, but...
Are you...
That's right. Nothing beats real life but this tournament.
Exactly. With a vision...
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh?
Famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan. And his skills are... You probably... He's got to be to the Ling Shan...
Forced to...
It's a type of for example...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting up.
It sure is.
There's a tuition?
Of course.
But recently, though...
So, if we can get our hands on...
Well, we have...
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we...
See you in the...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guy...
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you... Did I hear that?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Leo? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, it's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the fatigue.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most Right, your registration is complete. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the...
There's another prize, too? Oh, first
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. In any case, looking at the competition, It should still be Alright, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Come on, let's go sign up.
You? You're the hero that...
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of... You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with... Well, since everyone sees you as the... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, so, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinal.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just...
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you... We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the sem. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that's...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you...
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Fury. How's this? It's a fury. It's a fury. You're pretty good. I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, if you had a vision, you'd...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you... But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the...
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that mask?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit my... Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So...
Wow. Now...
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again.
By the way, do you know who else
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what? So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Ah, it's you! I myself.
Maybe.
Why, yes, I faltered. Given my stature, still, I'm He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but his opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him. I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this.
Oh, all right then.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding. I could sense that, but you were quick to adapt and managed. In fact,
I guess not using your elemental powers.
We wanted to ask about who our
Not exact. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
if that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like...
It is true that I am versed both. I do not mean to, given your talent,
Hang on.
gathering intel. Besides our.
You betcha. Wait.
However, come with me. Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements.
Paimon knew that...
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, since a young age, it is things of
As crazy as...
my humble to think a human could, and not to mention,
Hey, stop it!
could you perchance enlighten me as to how you... So then, might
Aw, it's been a long... Honestly, he...
perhaps such a... However, of course, now then.
quietly now. Here comes the catch. Let's light it up! Wait, everybody stand back!
Boba, get them!
Your skills in battle. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please save your thanks. If any, the world is a truly.
You seem kind of obsessed with.
I desire to. And what in. My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing your. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are in the outset. Not to mention.
She sounds.
As far as I, the U.S. contracts are meant to benefit all who reside. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity. Ah, the time for your match is.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we. Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here? Never mind. We can start by making your entry. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of the. We've seen many Now I'd like. He strikes.
Wow!
I'm sure. But today's. As for our other. Oh, come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand is not. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can sense.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Busted! Let's light it up!
Decided by destiny.
Prepare yourself.
Get out of here! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Boba, get them!
Gotcha! Game's up. Fun's over. Huh?
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Prepare yourself. You can't run from death.
winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
I'm going in!
Freeze! You're open!
Busted.
I got careless.
Take it easy.
I got careless. Freeze! Picked the wrong test subject.
Adventure time. Quietly now. Busted.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
the wind... What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision! Or if I could activate this one...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the... In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand height.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fight.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily since there was no use in trying to face you in the match. I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed. After all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the...
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it!
Let me scribe.
Get out of here!
Just you watch! Here's something special! Just you watch! Here's something special!
Fate is upon you. Yeah.
Just you watch! Here's something special! Temporary.
No, no! Do what you want, but please!
He has persevered to the bitter end. And now death. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed...
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable.
No, no need for that. Thank you for really...
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibility. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether from the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision didn't...
I see. So you... No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling.
Kazuha!
It's just enough. All right then. It's time we return. Allow me to gather the...
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand. Captain Beto was
It's...
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crown.
The one who stole the... He knew he stood no... In which case...
Huh? If that... It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given...
Yes, but the voyage... In fact...
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget... Suffice it to say... In the meantime...
Paimon believed...
Thank you. One final...
With rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too is my spyglass hazy. Which of the starry skies do these thunderbolts fall from? One need not scry to know today's weather will be good.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements. Now that I think about it, it's been
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? What? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a... Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon...
Seems Beidou is the captain of...
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure...
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens, until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyss...
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive?
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no...
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liu...
Okay, thanks...
Just following...
You find all these years come rain or storm. We set sail.
Anchors, away!
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure? And it appears we have a couple of
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The Tempest, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. The inclement weather's... Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. They're
Toma's resided on If you run into any... Good.
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember...
Now then, first thing... So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of...
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind...
What?
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are...
So...
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to Well, as the words, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider... Now, Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Can't catch me!
You.
Yes?
Okay, the process.
2 milk?
That's right. One.
Paimon wasn't so much.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. But.
Thank you ever so but
That's not how.
All right then.
What? She went from 2 million down to 6.
it's not as mind-boggling as you think. The way some so when the
Then they'll milk.
exactly. It's at times yes, but the most that's how the
So it's a trick.
Yep. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most I was going to... Okay.
Really?
Connections come... In fact, I like to do things in a way...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon.
Oh, here's the situation. Recently, the head of this